Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Friday, November 3rd, 2017. I'm Seth Gonzalez. Today's stories include the latest news on campus construction, an update on Sundown on the Square fundraiser, a fatal car crash in Houston, a controversy involving pizza and the NFL, a Colombian military group, and all this and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, we go to Joel Strout with a story on campus construction.
In campus news, Tarleton University has been in the process of renovations this past year. The university has approved more than $25 million for utility and infrastructure projects around campus, as well as $54 million for a new engineering building. The latest project Tarleton has undertaken is the baseball field. The field is currently under revision. The cost of this project is unknown, as well as Tarleton's plans on any other projects. I am Joel Stroud reporting for Texan TV News. Back to you, Seth.
In local news, the Stephenville Empire Tribune reports that Sundown on the Square was a huge success. The fundraiser ended up raising $37,000 for the Stephenville Historical House Museum, with Tarleton celebrating its centennial this year. The fundraiser proceeds will be used for renovations to the John Tarleton Ranch House on the museum grounds. Several repairs will be done to the ranch house, including walls, windows, floors, and doors. Meta Collier added that this year something has changed to help raise more money, and to also help workers have a better time volunteering while enjoying the experience. The museum board vice president Danny Wilson thanks everyone for their hard work. And now, today's Texan national and international news from the Associated Press. 9 people were injured after a collision involving multiple vehicles on Interstate 35 in South Austin. Medics responded to the 209th block of I-35 South near the Woodland Street exit. Around 12:20 p.m. Thursday, as many as 7 adults and 2 children were initially reported injured. One boy was taken to the Dell Children's Medical Center with potentially serious injuries. A woman in her 20s was rushed to St. David's South Austin Medical Center with injuries not considered to be life-threatening. The other child and the other adult were also taken to Dell Children's Medical Center. In national news, according to the Associated Press, Papa John's Schnatter has been blames the NFL for their poor sales and declining numbers in the stock market. Papa John's is claiming that the NFL's anthem protesting has cost the company $7 million and loss in revenue from TV ads. Schneider went on to list the NFL's poor leadership and added that they have yet to solve the current dilemma. As for right now, Papa John's has pulled all of their ads associated with the NFL. Papa John's is the official pizza of the NFL, so many experts believe that the tumultuous season is to blame for the drop in sales. In international news, the Associated Press reported earlier this week that a now disbanded guerrilla group known as the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia has nominated one of their ex-commanders, Rodrigo Ledano, for president. Ledano was a driving force for peace during the Latin American conflict. Ledano even signed a peace treaty with Colombia's President Juan Manuel Santos. The peace treaty called for the rebels to lay down their arms and confess to war crimes in exchange for pledging to improve conditions in Colombia's poor rural communities and allowing the rebel movement to move more toward a political party. Current polls within Colombia show that the former rebel group is deeply unpopular. In sports, Houston Texan quarterback Deshaun Watson will need season-ending surgery after tearing his ACL in practice Thursday. The injury occurred on a non-contact play, with it appearing that Watson just tripped and lost his balance. This comes on the heel of Watson being named the AFC's Offensive Player of the Month and being the lead candidate for the Rookie of the Year. The Texans will move forward with Tom Savage as their starting quarterback. In the weather from the National Weather Service, Friday, November 3rd, it will be sunny with a high of 81 with northwest winds up to 5 to 10 miles per hour Friday night. There will be an increase in clouds with a low around 62, east winds around 5 miles per hour after midnight. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live on campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. If you can, follow us on Texan News Service on Facebook, Twitter, or check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of our latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Chris Gibbons, Joel Sprout, and Destiny Ross. Have a wonderful day, Texans.